just like N'Golo Kante. Now, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Uba Charles, a fantastic defensive midfielder, pace, aggression, the way he wins the ball, top level player. Now, I'm not saying he is on the same level right now at this minute with the ex Chelsea midfielder or even Caicedo. No, but when you look at his raw intangibles, you look at how he wins the ball, you look at his feel for the game, look at his pace, which I think sets him apart from most central defensive midfielders I've seen. N'Golo Kante was quick and very energetic, almost ran like someone with 20 lungs, so he never really got tired, but he wasn't electrifyingly fast. He didn't have this super pace. Same thing with Caicedo. Caicedo is a bit more aggressive than Kante, but he doesn't have the timing of Kante, but he's almost impervious as well in the Chelsea midfield. But Uba Charles is special. I think because he used to be a winger and then converted to being played as a central defensive midfielder, and I think that worked a treat for him. So I think he is a fantastic player. He plays for Lillestrøm at the minute, so that's where you have Aredik Barabo, the Nigerian wonder kid, destined for great things as well. So really, really, really nice that I got to see this player. And for me, like Ebenezer Akinsimiro, I think he is one of one. Ebenezer Akinsimiro is one of one because of how he controls play, which is something rare. In the Nigerian national team, you have your wingers, you have your pacey, powerful strikers who can finish with either foot. You've got your powerful centre backs, you've got your pacey full backs, but you don't really have that ball controlling central midfielder, deep line playmaker, and then you have a Ebenezer Akinsimiro. He is one of one. Same thing, Uba Charles is one of one. His pace on the ball. Just watch a video. I'll be doing a reaction video on him on this channel, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But take your time, watch his clips on YouTube and other platforms as well, or you can follow the Lillestrøm official social media handles and you can check him out for yourself. But he is electrifying from central defensive midfield. Now, for a player to be electrifying means they are special. And now, that makes me wonder, in this era of Moneyball, in this era of data-focused scouting and recruitment of players, Uba Charles should have been already signed by a club like Brighton, in my opinion. But there are other things that go into this that I will talk about in another video. But Uba Charles is a phenomenal player. I said I must talk about him on this channel, because if I don't, who else will? So that's why you have to be subscribed to this channel to hear about players that you would not hear about on any other platform. I guarantee you, any other platform on social media, any other platform, any other channel on YouTube, even you wouldn't even hear about this player. I think he is a super special player. And I'll say this, and I know someone immediately in the comments will say, you always want these players all to play for the Nigerian Super Eagles. Yes, I do. I do. Because like I said, he's special. He's super special. To say a central defensive midfielder is special, that's high praise for me. He is super special. And like I said, he is one of one. Because like I said previously in the video, for other areas on the pitch, for other roles on the pitch, you could find 4, 5, 6, 10, 20. If you scout all through the various age ranges, and you will see players that can play in those roles. But when it comes to that midfield, that is something, for whatever reason, I can't place my hand on it, but for whatever reason, Nigeria, we don't really quite produce those top level midfielders. Rarely. Okay, when you talk about ball controlling central defensive midfielders or deep line playmakers, we had John Mikelobi, and that was it. Until how many years down the line, we've got Ebenezer Akinsimiro, although he's still not in the Super Eagles setup just yet. Hopefully he gets to be part of the setup for the qualifiers and the AFCON itself, and hopefully for the World Cup next year in the United States. So hopefully that happens. And then Uba Charles is just unique, absolutely unique. In fact, if you want me to do a reaction video this weekend about him, let me know in the comment section. He is just super special. I haven't seen anything like this. Now, I'm not saying he is the best central defensive midfielder right now, but the characteristics that he has, the profile of player that he is right now, is just special. I'm telling you, he is just special. So keep your eyes out for that kid. If you don't mind, you can download Y Scout or find ways to watch this lad play. He is special, in my opinion, and I want you to be part of that Nigeria's midfield. Because ask yourself, who are the dominant players in that midfield? You have Alexi Iwobi, your favorite. Apparently not my favorite. Apparently I don't like him because I say he's not quite good enough in certain aspects. So you have him there, okay, but he's not a central defensive midfielder. He's a 10. At his best, if he gets to get to the height of his potential, it would be him playing as a 10. And then we have Uche Crisantos. Uche Crisantos is powerful. He's a box-to-box midfielder top. You have Ebenezer Kinsimiro, who is not your part of the setup, more of a deep line playmaker, like I've said. And then who else do you have, in that midfield? You have Frank Onyeka as well, very good, And then Rafael Onyedika, top player, rate him highly. But I'm not saying, listen to me now, I'm not saying Uba Charles is better than all these players, but he has this unique quality that none of them has, which is the pace and quickness to win balls in that midfield. And the importance of that is, if you're able to win that ball quickly off opponents, you can quickly instigate a counter attack, and then your team catches the opposition, way off guard, and then you can go on to score goals from those counter attacks. So, and a super exciting player, and I'll be talking more about him on the channel. So let me know your opinions on Uba Charles, and any other player that you think I should be talking about on the channel. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you on yet another video. Stay well, stay blessed. Bye.